Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it second and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Can he make it to the marker? And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype for this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
The Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's a great job by this defense at getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here's the option play. Got space, looking to score. Muscle out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
You don't make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wildcats offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Wildcats. It was a foot race and he won it. Lining up to try the extra point. Knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Finds his man. It's Alexander. Gets into space at the 50. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. As a kickoff team, let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. To the air, it's Johnson. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Eludes the rush. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Wildcats will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. There's a shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. They're going to run it here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Defense got a big 4th down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He breaks through now, has room to run. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The linebacker shifting around now. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw over the middle. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, and a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now here's the toss play. Fights through the tackler. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. He's going for a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here's the first play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. And there's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The big fella's Kurt flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Cowboys pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd and goal for the offense. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It'd be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Johnson. And looking for a big play here. And he throws his third interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. First down here for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. Gives it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Brought right near the sideline for a big gain. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The attempt is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Snags the quick throw. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moss. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And it's no good. He missed it. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update. And the Cowboys will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Running back has it on the screen now. In the clear at the 25. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Makes a quick catch. Looks like Kansas State will have the first down. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. Touchdown, Kansas State. They've come all the way back to claim the lead. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. He just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now the handoff. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Moves left out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Touchdown, Cowboys. Will take the lead in the 2nd half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT puts him up 3. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Oh, and nothing but... Will he score here? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? He'll toss it to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using his legs, it's Alexander. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Throws to the tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
So second down after the incompletion. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Incompletion makes it second down. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Enough for a first down at the 37.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. He'll throw it now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made down inside the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Wildcats looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day.
And kidding, pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Johnson. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Just ran away from the defense. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Kansas State offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. He's escaping the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Play action here on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made on the right side. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Cowboys come to the line with first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Cowboys. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. K-State offense is back out on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Sims. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Going to try to use his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that...
It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues.